Blood.
Let's mute our mic. Let's mute our mics, please. The noise is too much. We have a very short time for our meeting. Mics, let's mute our mics so we could have a very calm environment to have the meeting. Mics. Just can you mute your mic? Mute your mic. Ayo Deji. Justin. Mute your mic. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, ma.
All right. I told you guys to mute your mic so you could hear me very well. But I noticed that some persons came online instead of them to calmly listen and let's have our meeting very fast. Their mics were unmuted, and that's very wrong. I've given you instructions severally. Please don't want to keep to the instructions. Please, can you turn off your camera? Every one of you, turn off your camera. Turn it off. I hope you can hear me. One person should be responding for the entire class.
Yeah, we can hear you, ma.
All right. All right. So everyone, turn off your camera. Turn it off. Turn off your videos. Turn it off. I'm still waiting for some persons. Ayo Deji. All right. Thank you. So I hope our day was good. You're welcome to MMM Automated Guidance School official meeting we're having, and I hope that you're able to learn some few things. I told you on Skype that automated school is totally different from what we've been having. It's totally different from our past guidance schools. So a lot of new things you'll be learning. You get involved in a lot of things you've not been doing, you've not known about, especially for attended guidance school before. We knew all around here, but don't worry, with time, I believe you will get used to it, and I see you coming out in flying colors and doing better. So this our first meeting is majorly an introductory meeting. We hope to have our full 1 hour meeting tomorrow from to 10 p.m. daily. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily, our meetings will be holding. So everyone should be ready. I also want to know how we are going about our task. If you've seen your chat on this hangout, question to ask me that you need me to answer, you write your question on the chat, respond to your question. But meanwhile, let our mics be muted. I'll read and respond to your question. So you try get a chat and type for this meeting. I hope you can hear me.
Where can we locate the chat?
There's some icons on top of your Google Hangouts on your page or left. You'll see a box. You see something that's looking like a message box, an icon like a message box. Your cursor very close to it. It will show you chats. Make your cursor very close. Okay, somebody has seen it. Ajibola has seen it. Ajibola is already on the chat. She has seen it. Gospel. All right, everyone, give me a plus sign. Any one of you that can get to the chat, give me a plus sign. Very important we learn how to use this because we are going to use it for our daily meeting. That your mic is not muted, mute your mics immediately. If I find out that your mic is not muted, I'll kick you out of this meeting. David, David, unmute your mic. Can you please mute your mic?
It's muted. It's muted already.
It is not.
Sorry.
Please, if you, Frank,
I've seen it, ma.
Frank, can you please mute your mic? You unmute your mic when I want you to respond to a question. So
Okay.
please mute your mic.
Okay, ma.
All right.
My
I
mic
said if you get, if you've seen the message, say a plus sign. I only have gospel that's in the chat box. Look for the chat box and give me a plus sign. Left of your page. Message icon. Something looking like a message box. Give me a plus sign. I have just Ajibola and gospel here. The person in this meeting. I want to see your plus sign. Temitope Enakboya Ayodeji Imunabo Love Day Ikechi Frank Olayinka Yekini Justice Jennifer David is here already. Jennifer Ohaya Atuya. Give me a plus sign. All right, so among sign, if you have a question, I want to give you a few minutes to ask your question while I attend to it. Attend to your issues tonight. Tomorrow we are going to have a 1-hour meeting where everyone will be in attendance, and our attendance is automatic. I'd like you to know that if you miss my meetings, I enjoy the return. So I beg you, every one of you, to be in attendance. Okay, since we have no question, can everyone hear me?
I have, ma.
I told you to write your question in the chat box.
It's still ready. It's still ready.
It's not here.
It's
Are
coming.
you sure you have seen?
Exactly. You just mentioned my name, Frank.
I know you are Frank. I know you're Frank, but I can't see you here on the chat box. You did not even indicate a plus sign for us to know that you are here.
I indicated. You mentioned my name. I indicated.
I mentioned your name for you to indicate. That was why I mentioned your name. Please see David and Ajibola. So who else is in this meeting that can hear me very well? If you can't hear me, please let me know so I would know that I'm communicating. Daniel has given me a plus sign. Daniel has given me a plus sign. He has seen the chats box. If you know you can't hear me, please notify me, as I would like to address every one of you immediately. So I presume every one of you can hear me. Can every one of you hear me? Response.
Yes, yes, ma. We can hear you.
I can hear you, ma. I can hear you, ma. I can hear you, ma. I can hear you clearly.
Your mics and listen. Thank you. Now, since I've not gotten any question from the chat, now listen to me, every one of you, before your questions come. Before I get your questions, I would like you to know school is a serious business. I don't know what's your drive. I don't know what's your motivation, but it is very important for you to note that school is a serious business. And I personally don't joke with it because we're dealing with leaders that would manage our community. This reason, there are a lot of things I would not tolerate from you. To be mature, I will take notes and take this very important, that for you to be a leader, you will go through process, and this is just the beginning of the process you are meant to go through to be a leader. School is beyond doing your task and being upgraded as a guider. You must have what it takes. You must have the capacity. You must have virtues. And one of those virtues that are very important that you must possess is patience. It matters a lot. You cannot just be a guider when you lack certain virtues. Patience is very important. I always tell guiders that I train, I'm very particular about you guys. I'm very particular about every one of you. So believe me, if at the end of the day you do well in this school and you are upgraded, I want you to understand that you are fully qualified. That's why you were upgraded. I don't take exception to students saying, help me pass my task, help me do this, help me do that. I don't. I am very devoted to what we're doing. Other mentors in Guiders School, because we are sending you out there to be leaders of different groups, to be leaders of certain numbers of people. So I promise you that by the time you leave Guiders School, you should have been matured in leadership. Lots of things here beyond the task you do daily. If you know your mic is unmuted, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know the group where I belong to, ma. Hello, ma.
What's your issue?
Yes, ma. Hello? Hello, ma. Hello, ma.
What is your issue? What is it?
I don't know the group where I belong to, ma. Secondly, and since the first day, I don't know, but I'm not able to complete the task. That's the problem that I have now, ma.
What's your name?
Victoria.
What?
Coyote.
You said what? All right, Coyote.
Yeah.
Coyote.
Yeah. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
All right, I want you to unmute. I want you to mute your mic and listen to me now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
If you know you're in this meeting and your mic is unmuted, please Mute your
Okay, ma.
mics.
Hello, ma.
Kingdom,
Yeah,
doing there.
I have done this now. Hello.
If
I
you
have done
mute
this,
your
ma.
mic, if you mute your mic, I will know. If you don't mute your mic, I'll send you out of my meeting.
Hello. Hello, ma. Hello.
You're disturbing my.
I have done that, ma. I have done that.
If you have done that, you can't communicate with me. I would know.
Okay.
All right, so Kayode, you don't interrupt a meeting that is ongoing that way. I told you guys about the group chats box. That if you have anything to say, go there and type. Disrupt my meeting while I'm speaking. I wouldn't take that. It's not nice and it's unethical. You have something to say, you type. When I see it, I would answer your question definitely. So I think you should use the chat box. Use the chat box to communicate with me. Your message, I would respond. You that have a question, use the chat box. Communicate with me in the chat box on Hangouts. All right, guys, can you hear me? Ajibola, time is the meeting tomorrow. The meeting is by 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So by I expect everyone should be online. By 9 p.m. exactly, you get the meeting link and you'll be logged into the meeting. It will be given to you online. See yourself in the meeting as soon as you click the link. I would not give you meeting link on Skype. I want you to note that. Every one of you must be actively online. If you're not online, if you are not logged in, you will not get the meeting link.
Okay, ma. Hello.
Don't.
Question, ma.
I said, have you seen your chat? Go to your chat and type your question. the question I read. Go to your chat and type a question. Please do that. We have few minutes to go. Go to your chat and type a question. I would read and respond to it immediately. The meeting link will be sent directly online. The same way you go online and do your task, get the meeting link. The same way you get your task online and do it. That same place I would paste your meeting link. And if you are online, it will automatically get to you. Be logged in at all time. But it's important for you to note that the meeting would start by 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. we're starting and we're closing by 10. Any other question? Any other question? All right, in the absence of every other question, I wish to close this meeting here. We are past 10 already. We're supposed to close our meeting by 10. So I wish every one of you a good night's rest. I want you to time tomorrow as I would attend to every of your issues, questions. I hope that we're going well with our task. If you have any issue with your task, kindly communicate it with me on time so it could be settled. You want me to give answers to. Communicate with me online. There's also a chat. There's also a chat icon online for us to use. You could leave your questions. As soon as I log in and see your questions, I would respond to them one after the other. I wish you a very good night's rest, and I remind you that MMM Guider School is a very serious business. Take it very, very serious. We are training leaders and are supposed to be special examples. It will not tolerate certain attitudes to produce one of the best of leaders. And I hope that you would be very good students to be made leaders at the end of the day. I want to thank you for your cooperation all through. Short while. And I want you to know that Guider School is fun. The end of the day. I want to thank you for your cooperation. So I'll talk to you. Have a nice day. And I want you to know